Hey, I'm Ben from Aggressive Elevator Music, and I wanted to talk about this Cigar box guitar build. This was actually the first one like this that I ever did. I've done some other experimental builds in the past, but I've never actually gotten a real cigar box to kind of build this off of. So I just ordered some random cigar boxes. It's a pack of like 5. You just get random ones off of Amazon, and drilled cut out a nice little hole for this 1x2 that I had lying around, and just stuck it in here. I mean, I've got a Telecaster, some Telecaster parts I've thrown down in here, so you can see it's the control plate off of a Telecaster. I've got the neck pickup off of a Tele in this, and so now this 3-way switch just acts as a kill, which is nice. Just a simple jack, a bridge I had lying around, tuners I had lying around. I cut a piece off of a bolt to kind of act as a nut down here at the end. But what I really want to talk about, because there's a ton of people do these, they're just a lot of fun, kind of going back to the roots of before you could just roll down to Guitar Center and just buy a guitar. But I think it's important for guitar players to build one of these. Too much, I think that we as a community get caught up in dollar points, price points, quality points on instruments. We're very marketed to. The companies love this so they can upsell us and buy $3,000, $4,000 instruments. When really the primary focus, although that is nice, if anyone wants to buy me a $4,000 guitar, go for it. The real focus, I think, of us as musicians should be on how we play. And this kind of strips you down to that. This is literally just some strings, 3 of them, in between 2 pieces of metal on a neck. And it really forces you, as a musician, to really kind of demonstrate your chops a little bit. How good is your ear? How can you coerce a good sound out of literally junk? And I think that's an important thing for us to kind of, as musicians, to ask ourselves, because I think a lot of people rate how they play on their equipment. Now, granted, I am going through Fender Blues Deluxe, and this is a very expensive amplifier in the grand scheme of things, but I could be playing this through one of those little battery-powered amps, because I'm playing mostly on clean. I've got a little bit of compression, a little bit of reverb, but the instrument itself is very, very rudimentary, and I think it's important to kind of bring you back to a place of how am I doing as a musician? Can I use dynamics on an instrument like this? Can I play this literal piece of junk musically? So I think that if there's anybody out there ever thinking about building one of these as a musician, definitely do it. The building part of it isn't really the important part. It's gonna be rough. It's gonna be unbalanced. It's going to be kind of unwieldy. It's not going to sit anywhere like you'd prefer, but that's the point. It's the creativity through adversity, where something being difficult inspires you to do something a little bit different. So I guess that's my spiel on that. So if any of you are thinking about building one of these from a musical standpoint, do it. I mean, they don't cost very much. There's lots of kits. I want to say CB Giddy has a pure and simple kit for like $80, and in the music world, it's nothing. You can build these out of anything, pretty much. You just get a 1x2 from your favorite hardware store, slap it in a box. You don't even have to put pickups on it. You can just drill or cut a hole in this and just hope for the best. And I think it's a good experiment, if nothing else. So that's really all I have to say about that. If anybody has questions, by all means, send me a message. Comment down below. If you want to see more of this type of stuff, I'm always kind of tinkering. My second build was a complete failure. I tore it apart. I was trying to do more of an acoustic resonator type thing. Didn't work. I got it up, started to play it, and I just hated it. Tore it apart like 3 minutes later. So more to come on that. I've got some different ideas, but yeah, just let me know. Let me know what you guys think. I can do more videos of me playing these if anybody's interested in it. But honestly, this instrument's really for me. Not from a performance standpoint, but just from an internal reflection. after playing guitar for 15 years, and it's kind of important to find those aspects. It's easy to get bored or to get complacent. So I don't know. I think I'll end the video there. It's enough. It's enough deep thoughts on an otherwise not deep channel. Yeah, definitely think about building one of these. Yeah, I'll end it there.